is Omega Prime here for top of turn 3 recap.
Alright, so did a little bit of shooting, wasn't incredibly effectual. However, I was able to break this unit of bikes by inflicting 1 casualty. They ran off the table. They took fire from a Twin Link Brightlance. My Warwalkers with scatter lasers and missile launchers managed to place 2 really good templates on this squad, which is huge. It's a 20-man squad. I ended up getting 22 hits from the missile launchers and another 5 wounds off of the scatter lasers. He suffered 7 casualties in it. However, made his pin check and his morale test, so that unit's pretty solid. I brought in unit of Storm Guardians off the table edge. They walked up, dual flamed a unit of witches here, barbecued them. So those ones are pretty much history. This combat was sustained. Excuse me, getting ahead of myself. That rack. Let's talk about that rack. Hiding there in the terrain. First off, I tried to snipe him with my Dark Reaper Exarch using crack shot to take away his cover save. Did 2 wounds, and he managed to make. He went to ground and made 2 3-up cover saves. Can't argue with that. However, my Twin Link Brightlance tried to snuff him out, and he made his cover save again. So that rack is literally unkillable in this game, as it seems. Going to hand-to-hand combat. Over here, the Wraithguard unit that I dubbed the Brick with the Farseer and the Spirit Seer managed to really whoop ass on the Witches for the first time ever. Broke the unit, took 7 casualties from them, broke the unit, they ran away, I couldn't catch them to wipe them out. Wraithlord, I passed over this. He dual flamed 3-man bike squad here, killed all 3 of those. So all in all, I had a pretty good round of shooting and I had pretty good combat. However, Yi-Man's next turn I think is going to see a change in the game as he brings on the remainder of his units and is going to start to unleash the full force of his Dark Elder team here. So, catch up to you later.
And just a correction, this rack right here, he made 2 Feel No Pain saves as crack shot ignores cover saves.
Right.
So he actually did 2 better on his dice roll. So yeah. I'll be back after the bottom of turn 3.
Yi-Man here for the bottom of turn 3. These 4 blasters moved up, shot this Wave Serpent immobilized, can't shoot next turn. The jet bikes ended up regrouping. Witches came through the webway, holding this objective right here. Homunculus is attached for Feel No Pain. Talos here flamed into the Storm Guardians here, killed about 6. Kronos shot the Vortex at him, it scattered off, did no wounds. Talos here shot at the Exarch, he's invincible, cannot die. The Scourge here shot, only caused 1 wound on the Wraithlord. And these guys fired umpteen shots at the Storm Guardians, killed all the regular guys. Exarch stayed, made his 8-up in his 8-up leadership. Going into turn 4, I really needed to cost some kill points because I feel like some kill points are going to be coming my way in the favor of Omega Prime. So after the top of turn 4, we'll get back.
Omega Prime here at the end of the top of turn 4.
Okay, so we're going to start with the bad. For the second time in the game, the Swooping Hawks deep struck in, deviated 11 inches, and went off the board. This time, rather than being placed back into reserve, they were instantly destroyed. Their Swooping Hawk grenade pack that I dropped on this squad deviated and ended up killing 1 lone Baroque Witch. So that squad did absolutely really nothing in this game. Movement really didn't see a whole lot other than the Dark Reaper Exarch backing off trying to preserve the kill point. The solo Warlock with Enhance went up and charged the Talos. Shooting ended up killing his entire unit of Scourge here with the combined shooting between the Wraithlord and the Warwalkers. Other than that, the Wraithguard moved up. I fortuned them this turn. Unfortunately took a peril, so I lost a wound on the Farseer there. Killed the second Talos with AP2 shots from the Wraithguard. Close combat, saw the Warlock charging this Talos. I failed to hit or do any wounds. The Talos, Yi-Man rolled a 2, got 2 attacks back, hit once and then failed to wound. So that's the end of my turn 4. So we're going to be going into his turn 4 now. Okay.
E-Man here for the bottom of turn 4. These Trueborn came in, shot 4 shots at the Wraith Lord, only caused 1 wound. He has 1 wound left. These Trueborn shot at the immobilized Wave Serpent, shook it, and blew off the cannon. Chrono shot the large blast, caused no damage to the Wraith Guard. Rapid fired, did all the shots I could, caused absolutely 0 wounds. They shot the Wraith Lord, did no damage. These guys shuffled around, and the Talos beat the Exarch in close combat.
Warlock.
Or the Sergeant upgrade in the Guardian squad beat him and consolidated towards there. So we got the top of turn 5, and Omega Prime's turn, and we'll see what happens. Whatever his name is.
Omega Prime here after the bottom of turn 5. Recap for you.
Okay, so Wraith Guard moved over, shot and killed Talos here. The Warwalkers managed to finish off his Trueborn squad there. The Wraith Lord moved up, shot his Chronos, charged it, did 2 wounds. He failed his fearless save that he had to make, so it died. Shut it over there. Nothing else really did anything in this particular combat. It was just the combined firepower that did most of the damage, with 1 kill point coming from this combat. However, the Wraith Lord now has taken 2 wounds, so he has 1 left. So we'll catch up with Yi-Man at the end of his next turn.
Yi-Man here at the end of the game. Dark Elder fell in this one. Witches came. They assaulted the Agonizer, killed the Wraith Lord. The Duke and his squad shot and then assaulted the Wraith Guard. Caused two deaths, but you know, the inevitable happened, and you know, they didn't kill anything. These 4 blasters whiffed, and pretty much it. Game ended on turn 5. And it was 4 kill points to 12. I had 20 kill points total, so I know going into the game it was going to be a tough run. And once he got those 12, I knew I'd have to table him, which was going to be tough. Game ended, and victory for Omega Prime. So we'll do a player recap after this, and let you know.
Omega Prime here for his recap. Just give us some thoughts on the battle, maybe an MVP of yours, maybe some possible changes to your list, what you thought overall of the battle.
Okay, well, going into the fight, kill point mission Annihilation is definitely in my favor against Dark Eldar. Your list is incredibly challenging for me to fight because of your dual webway portals. That plays a huge factor in the game. I got lucky, I was able to pick my side first. You were unable to seize. Initially my shooting really didn't do much, but I think as the game unfolded and I started to rack up kill points, especially with this firepower unit, the game slowly started to change. Definitely the Exarch not failing his last couple of saves he had to make. He never broke. I moved him out of shooting range, so he was able to stay alive. So he was a pretty valuable kill point, but offensively he didn't do that much. Neither Wave Serpent really had much of an impact on the game. I think this one took maybe 1 kill point out, this one took maybe another. If I had to pick, the most inefficient unit that I selected would have been the Swooping Hawks, only because they never had a chance to really do anything. Both of their grenade packs scattered and really didn't do much. I think I killed one witch, and they scattered off the board twice for deep striking, and then the second time they were destroyed. Offensively, I got to go with the Warwalkers. However, the brick, my 10 Wraith Guard with the Farseer and the Spirit Seer almost are never killed. Terminators are really my only fear that I run into in games with them. So this unit combined with the Farseer, I think really was the MVP for my team, for my army, because they allowed me to reroll my saves, which is really important. Giving the Spirit Seer enhance, making the weapon skill 5, gives them a lot more durability and offensive capability for hand-to-hand combat. But Yi-Man played a great game. This is always tough for me fighting Dark Eldar. I think Dark Eldar they just have better shooting. They're the fastest army in the game, and they're really tough for me. But it was a solid game. It was a lot of fun. All right, so this is Omega Prime. I'm going to talk to Ye-Man here a little bit about the game. His MVP, maybe his mostly useless unit or ineffectual unit, and then his thoughts on how the game could have been improved, maybe anything he could have done to maybe pull out the win.
So we'll start with MVP. I'm just gonna give it to that single rack that lived. Took a bunch of firepower. He's hanging on right there, one arm. Took a bunch of firepower, lived, held the bonus objective, so I got the secondary objective. Most ineffective unit. I was really hoping this 20-man squad would do work. Destroyed a squad of Storm Guardians pretty much. The Fortune on the Wraith Guard just made their poison shots ineffective. I killed as many in close combat the last round than I did shooting. So the blasters didn't really do much. The witches, they ran from combat. Wraith Guard are tough fighting them, or a tough battle for them. So overall, just not a real good game on my part. I mean, kill points is always going to be tough. I have 20 total. I think Omega Prime had 12. So I know I'm going in tough. Objective missions are more my thing, but I think I need to get a couple more games under my belt, help out the Duke some more, play Omega Prime, get some payback. But I think overall, I like the feel. Got to switch up some stuff. Don't worry about his Wraith Guard so much, and get some more battles. So Ye-Man, and I'll try to get another 2,000 point game coming up.
Really did it.